Photograph taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius. If I do so myself, okay, get ready to look at the camera. It's memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say fuzzy pickles. Click, click. Wow, what a great photograph.
Aziz, you're not smiling.
He's very serious. Nobody is smiling except for Chara. I wonder if they say different stuff if I talk to them as Chara.
Prince Aziz, you're my favorite. I'm not Prince Aziz.
I guess they don't. That's too bad. Oh well. Game's already jam-packed with dialogue, so can't win them all, I guess. Oh, come on!
So many pictures.
Jesus Christ! Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if it assists on myself. Okay, get ready for instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say Puzzy Fickles. Messed that one up. Wow, what a great photograph. It would always bring back the fondness of memories.
So yes, if this game was made this day and age, you'd just be taking selfies everywhere.
Don't be careless. Thank you for healing me. Oh. Then the screen fades to black like I went to sleep. Weird. I'll call my mom.
Chara? Don't say a word. I know exactly what you're thinking. My son. Who'd have thought he was such a brave kid?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh yeah. You're a hero, honey. Click. Oh, thanks. Was she reading a script?
I'll call my dad. Chara, it's your dad. I deposited $15,141 into your bank account. Taking what you should have spent, you now have $14,649 in the bank. Well, experience to get to the next level. Chara, blah, 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 blah. Alright.
Have you seen Wall-E?
Yes,
okay.
I did see Wall-E. And, so last night, full disclosure, I was looking at a lot of, you know, the movie Cars, right? I was looking at a lot of Cars Rule 34,
oh.
as you do, as one does. And there's a lot of crossover for Wall-E in that.
Okay.
I was just surprised.
Weird.
Well, I don't remember why I was looking at it is the main thing. How did I get on that anyway?
We were thinking about what to stream today.
Oh, right.
And then you wanted to stream the new Cars game.
For Switch.
Yeah. And then naturally that led you down that path.
Right. Yeah. I found Cars Rule 44 and I found Cars Ponies, but I couldn't find Cars Hedgehogs, which I'm surprised because you'd think they would just go, you know, hand in hand with each other. Right? I mean, because cars go fast and hedgehogs go fast. Everybody knows that.
Is that a lightning bolt sticking up?
I think it's supposed to be a cloud.
Rectum.
Okay.
It looks like it, though.
Do you think lightning bolts go up clouds' rectums?
It looked like it. So I was very confused.
I don't know what to say to that. After just getting off of Cars porn, I'm not sure how to respond to your filth. Hey, how do you feel about this one? Let me show you another one. How do you feel about this?
Oh dear.
It's called a Tengu. Not a Tengu, a Tangu. Shut up. It's different. Well, that seems like a weird thing to do just in general. No, I don't want it. Put it back. I didn't want that. Oh yeah, I gotta heal the poison from my entire being. Okay. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, don't remember what this dungeon is all about, so if I get a little lost, sorry. Apologize to the viewers who have to watch this hot mess. Watch me go down this long rope, which leads to nowhere, I think, actually. Uh-oh. Okay. Stop. Hey, stop it. Cut it out. Stop crying! Oh my god. This really went south. Very quickly. I'm gonna have to, like, get out of here and get healed again. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Actually, maybe I'll be fine. Actually, probably not, because Aziz is paralyzed now. Which I know is terrible for him, but really it's mostly inconvenient to me.
And that's what matters.
That's what matters. Christ, more? Oh, god damn it, all to hell. Why are there CDs in the background? Now Aziz is dead.
R.I.P.
And asleep. He's dead and asleep. Okay, now we really do have to leave. Come on, cut it out with this bull honky. Ah, take that, stupid. You blew it. Great. Okay. Whoops. Hey, Brush leveled up. Oh, who fucking cares? Hey, a present! This was for something. Hey, a thing that my dead friend can wear. Let me just give that to my dead friend. There you go. And let's put that on my dead friend real quick. Hey, now maybe he won't be dead next time we go in here after we walk all the way back to the castle and get healed. You know what? The first game in the Mother series and the third game in the Mother series had a run button. This one don't got a run button for reasons. Oh wait, that's the exit. Let me just get on out of here. What are some other Pixar movies / Disney movies that I haven't seen yet? I feel like I've seen most of them. I think I have to rewatch Aladdin though because I fell asleep.
Yeah.
A lot. For my credit, it was like 5 a.m. at that point though.
Yeah. Have you seen Up?
Yep.
What else?
I haven't seen, I don't know if this is Pixar or not, but I haven't seen Inside Out.
That is Pixar.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Is that one good?
It's alright. What else? You've seen Finding Nemo and Finding Dory.
Yes, I have.
Have you seen The Incredibles?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
The Incredibles is incidentally my favorite superhero movie.
It's pretty good.
Hey, it's just, hey, it's your guy.
Yeah.
You wanna talk about his butt?
It looks like he's sitting on a jagged thing. It looks very uncomfortable. That, or it looks kind of like his tail, like a Pikachu tail, but he's standing on it, which is also weird.
Yeah. No, not two, not more than one. God, I hate these guys.
Have you seen Brother Bear?
I have not seen Brother Bear.
Brother Bear is one of those where it's like, you don't expect it to be very good, but it pleasantly surprises you. But that said, it's not like amazing or anything.
Gotcha. God damn it, Brushel, you can't die. Phew, that was close. What's like the premise of Brother Bear? I like assume it's about a bear with a sibling.
It's about the main character is in a tribe of like an Inuit tribe. I don't remember if it's like where it takes place, but
Wouldn't it take place like in Alaska or Canada or something?
yeah, but I don't remember exactly where.
Okay.
And also, it's a little vague what time period it is.
Gotcha.
Like it's definitely not modern times.
Sure, sure.
But anyway, he's like gonna come of age and he's gonna find out what his spirit totem or whatever is. And he finds out that his spirit animal is a bear. But it's been a while since I watched it. But like I think he doesn't like bears because a bear killed his brother when he was younger. So he's like really he sees them as just like dumb animals and stuff, even though his like shaman person is like, you gotta respect all the animals and such.
Right.
And then he ends up killing a bear.
Oh, jeez.
And but it's been so long since I watched it. I don't remember if it was like because it was this magical equinox night or something. But because of that, the spirits get angry at him.
Yeah.
And punish him by turning him into a bear.
Whoops.
So he meets or he tries to find out what to do, and he finds out he needs to like go to this special mountain place by the time of the northern like borealis thing.
Yeah.
To try to get turned back into a human, but he doesn't know how to do it or how to be a bear. But he meets this little cub bear who like gets him. They like make a deal where he takes him to the fishing grounds or whatever, and he'll help the main character get to the place. And on the way, they like become sort of like, you know, brothers, and they get to know each other. And he finds out that bears are actually, you know, they like, he's got a personality and they have lives and they're not just mindless beasts. And it's pretty good. It's sort of kind of reminds me a little bit of Lilo and Stitch, mainly just because of the relationship between the main character and his little brother character.
Yeah.
Is sort of similar to like Lilo and Nani. And it's nice how it's like more about that than like some greater thing that a lot of movies have.
Yeah. Well, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's a nice, like I said, it's nothing amazing, but it's a nice movie.
Yeah. We'll have to watch that one too then.
Also, I don't know if this is the case anymore, but when I was younger, they made a sequel, and I actually really liked the sequel too, even though it was like kind of dumb. Because the sequel, it's definitely the case where they made a sequel that's way more like lighthearted.
Yeah.
Because like the Brother Bear is fairly serious. It's got a lot of like morals and stuff.
Right.
Whereas the sequel is a lot more just kind of for funsies.
Oh, okay.
But I thought it was like, again, if I watch it now, I don't know if I like the sequel, but when I was younger, I did. I thought it was funny. Though it did bother me that they couldn't get the same voice actor for the main character.
That's lame.
So that always sort of took me out of it. don't remember if this is Disney, but I'm guessing you probably never watched Spirit. It's like about a horse.
I have not ever seen Spirit.
That was a movie that actually a friend of mine gave me for my birthday when it came out. I was fairly young.
Yeah.
But I like knew nothing about it, and the friend who gave it to me was like, you know, there's that joke about how there's always a girl in your class who is obsessed with horses.
Yeah.
She was that girl. And I didn't give a crap about horses, but I was like, oh, cool. And I watched it and I actually really liked it. It's got an interesting narrative because unlike most cartoon movies with animals, the animals don't talk.
Yeah.
So all of it is sort of through like their physical and expressions and like their and through the animation. And then there's also some voiceover of like the main character's thoughts and stuff.
Yeah.
But it feels more like a narrator than the actual character sometimes. And also a big part of it is the music. That, looking back on it, it's pretty corny. It's like this entire album of like Bryan Adams.
Oh boy.
So that's another movie that, like, if I watch it again, I don't know if I would like it as much.
Yeah. But
growing up, I liked it. An American Tail, have you seen that one?
Is that the one with like Fievel?
I think so, yeah.
It's like a little Russian mouse or
Yeah.
something?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I've seen American Tail.
Yeah, I saw that one too, but I was really young. I barely remember anything from that movie.
Also saw American Tail 2, Fievel Goes West.
Have you seen The Rescuers?
Yeah, I think I saw both of them. There's like one where they're in
Australia,
mm-hmm. and one where they're in, I think, jolly old England or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Manhattan. I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw The Rescuers a really long time ago.
Yeah, same.
You know what really terrible children's movie I watched like a lot when I was a kid? The Page Master.
I don't know if I've seen that.
The Page Master is a movie. Oh god. Oh wait, they're afraid of me. Is an animated film starring Macaulay Culkin. Who is basically just Macaulay Culkin. And he is in an old library, a magical old library, and he gets transported to the worlds inside of many books. And he has 3 animated sidekicks who are also books. I don't remember anything about it except that there was a pirate book, like a monster book, and these are the 3 sidekicks. There's the pirate book, the monster book, and then the last book was like a fairy tale book. I don't know. It's not good, probably. I think it's probably a bad movie. But I couldn't tell you 100% for sure.
Yeah. I know a bad movie I liked as a kid that I don't remember very much about, except looking back on it, I'm sure it was terrible. Was this... I don't even remember what it was called, but it was like a cartoon movie about Christopher Columbus.
Oh, boy.
And he had like this little... I think he was like a bookworm?
Yeah.
Friend who, like... From what I remember, any book he ate, he would remember what was in it or something.
Interesting. And
then there was like a fairy.
Okay.
And like I think the worm fell in love with the fairy.
Okay.
I like don't remember much of anything else. But he like helped Christopher Columbus realize the world was round or something.
Okay.
And then they like set sail on an adventure. Yeah, I don't remember anything about the movie.
Yeah.
Except that. But it was bad.
It sounds bizarre.
Yeah.
I think I've seen like pictures of this Christopher Columbus film. Like, isn't he like got like red hair in it or something?
From what I remember, I think he's got like brown hair, but he wears a red outfit.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen Sleeping Beauty?
No, I don't think so. I saw Maleficent. Isn't that like the same thing, basically?
I guess very vaguely.
Well, same characters, right? It's about...
Yeah, but Maleficent, they rewrote a lot of the characters so that she wasn't a villain.
Who played Maleficent in that movie? Was it
Angelina Jolie?
Angelina Jolie, okay. For some reason, I thought it was Jessica Alba.
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty is a classic Disney movie.
What is the plot of Sleeping Beauty besides like there's a witch puts a girl asleep and the prince comes to kiss her, wake her up?
I mean, that is basically the plot. The plot is that like there was a king and queen. They couldn't have a child for a really long time and they were really sad. But then eventually they finally did have a child. So the whole kingdom celebrated, and they invited 3 fairies to come and give the child blessings. But they didn't invite the 4th fairy, who was Maleficent. And apparently, from what I know in like the original story, like when it came out, that's actually a really, really big like.
It's a huge slight.
Yeah. So technically, she was kind of in the right to be really pissed off.
Okay, really pissed off. In terms of,
yeah.
But in the right enough to curse your child with eternal slumber?
No. So in the Disney movie, yeah, the 3 fairies come. One of them does her blessing, and it's like the princess will always be beautiful or something. The next one does her blessing, which is like the princess will always be graceful. I don't remember.
Yeah, a bunch of fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
And then before the 3rd fairy can give her gift, Maleficent shows up and is all like, "You guys didn't invite me to your party. I'm really pissed." I think to try to make the parents less at fault in the Disney version, they sort of imply that she's always been evil, and that's why they didn't want to invite her.
Gotcha. Is Sleeping Beauty, is that like a Brothers Grimm joint?
Yeah, I think it's Brothers Grimm or Hans Christian Andersen or something.
Okay.
One of those
fucked up people.
Yeah. So yeah, so she's really pissed off. So she actually curses. She's like, well, my gift to the princess will be that when she turns 16 or whatever the age is, she'll prick her finger and die. And then she's like, fuck you guys, and she leaves. But then the 3rd, and they're all like, oh shit. Then the 3rd fairy is like, oh well, I haven't given my gift yet. And so they say, oh, can you undo that wish? And she said, the fairy's like, oh, I can't undo it. I'm not that powerful, but I can sort of tweak it. So she basically changes it so that instead of dying, the princess just falls into a deep slumber and can only be rewoken by true love's kiss or whatever. Then the dad's like, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna burn all the spindles in the land. That way she can't break her finger on one.
Okay.
So they do that, and then also and for some reason to make her super safe. I don't know how this makes her super safe, but they decide that the fairies will take the princess and raise her on their own in like the forest, and they'll pretend to be human, which makes a bunch of shenanigans of the fairies trying to be human. So they raise her in like a little cottage.
Yeah.
In kind of isolation.
Does she have Disney animal princess powers?
Yep.
Of course she does.
And then she meets her prince and falls in love, and then of course, then there's drama and stuff. And then the curse still happens, of course, so the prince has to defeat Maleficent and kiss her awake. The end.
Yay!
So yeah, that's the basic plot. To be honest, Sleeping Beauty is probably my favorite of like the really, really old classic Disney movies.
Yeah.
I like it a lot more than like Snow White or some of their other ones.
I've never seen Snow White, unfortunately. Or maybe
I never really liked Snow White. Like, I can appreciate when it came out and what it did for like animation in the US and stuff. Because it was like the first big animated movie.
Yeah.
But on a personal level, it's not my favorite. I showed you Mulan, right?
You did. It's excellent. It's one of my favorites.
I think Mulan is my favorite of the Disney princess movies, even though she's not technically.
How is she not technically? I mean, I guess narratively.
Narratively, she's not a princess, but I believe she fits the. They're like, Disney actually has a set of rules determining whether a female protagonist is a quote-unquote Disney princess.
Yeah.
And I believe she does fit the rules because she's usually on like their official artwork and stuff when they have a group of them.
Right.
But yeah.
The Kraken was so easy now. He did it.
He did it.
Who's the best Disney princess? Is it Mulan?
I would say Mulan. Or maybe... I also really like Rapunzel.
Does Rapunzel count? Can you be three-dimensional and a Disney princess? Oh man, I thought you guys were just everyday little kids. But you defeated the Kraken. I also helped in the battle.
You did?
I threw my slippers at the beast. Maybe you didn't notice.
I'm barefoot now. See, Dewey wants to see Bambi again. That's another one of those older ones I didn't really like.
You know, I saw Bambi when I was a kid. That was one of the ones I saw, and I didn't really give a care.
Same.
I felt like it as a child when I saw it when I was 5. I was like, this is emotionally manipulative. It's not actually building good characters.
Yeah, when I saw it as a child, I think I was just really bored.
Yeah, same here.
Did you come from Toto by ship? There's a scary monster in the sea.
It's dead now.
Did you beat him? Or did you escape?
I killed it.
Either way, you are fantastic.
Thank you. What are you doing?
What's up?
I'm doing this as a hobby. Isn't it cool? I recently made a friend. He used to be a dungeon maker. And now he's a dungeon man. Would you like to meet him? Alrighty, then I'll give you the key so you can is it time for a break yet? Is it time for a break? Can we cut?
Yeah, let's cut.
Let's cut. Just cut.
Oh, maybe be
just
back?
cut real